Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. Wanted to take the time out to say thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. We have been at 19 subscribers for about 2 weeks now. So if you do feel led to subscribe and you like the content that you're listening to, please hit that button. And if it's not for you, but you feel like it's for somebody else, please share it with that person. I'm going to dive right in. First and foremost, before I begin this message, I just want to say that this type of message is not the type of message that I typically give, but it has to be given. So I was in the shower, and in the shower on top of a body scrub that I had on the shelf were two rings that I had took off a while ago and left them on top of the body scrub. I know I probably should have removed them. They were two gold rings. Simplicity. I like simple but cute things. And they had two different patterns. One was like a weave, like a thick, I don't know how to call it, like a thick weaving, and then the other was more like, I want to say herringbone, but that's probably not it. But either way, they were stackable rings, and I had them on top of this body scrub for a while. And so I went to place something on the top shelf, and in the midst of me doing that, I hit something. I hit like soap, and then that hit the rings, and the rings went down the drain. And there was no way for me to catch them. So I didn't even get upset about it because I'm working on just my emotions. And I just said, I just pray they don't clog the tub up because I don't know how they feel, if they're wedged or whatever. So I ended my shower and I got out and I pulled the curtain back and the rings are on the floor, linked together, like not side by side, but kind of like diagonally off of each other, but connected. And I thought they went down the drain because I heard the sound of the rings hitting the tub. I had no idea that they somehow ended up outside of the tub. And this is it's strange because the curtain, of course, most of the time when you have a liner on your shower pool, I'm probably not saying that right. What's the word I'm looking for? Shower rod. The plastic piece or the polyurethane piece, I believe that's what it's called, is in the inside of the tub, while the decorative curtain, sits on the outside. So normally I have them pulled all the way on both ends. So it was shocking, not really shocking, but it was more like, oh, they didn't go down the drain. But for them to land together the way that they did onto the floor, I mean, I know that they were there, is crazy. So when I seen them, I automatically said, oh, this is what we're doing. In the evening, this is the kind of message you want me to put out because it's late. And I'm just getting off of work and I'm not really tired, but normally around this time I would be knocked out. So this message is for somebody. You have a connection coming, or you're already involved in a connection, and it's time for you to get yourself together because you're getting ready to be joined in a union, possibly and potentially marriage, which is why I said I never ever have these kind of messages, because I know the bandwagon of everybody saying kingdom spouses and marriage and wait on this person and do that. I know the whole thing. So I don't want to get on here and be that person because that's just not who I am. However, there's something to be said about the significance of what happened with those rings. The falling for me symbolized that maybe you guys had some turbulent times if you knew, or if you know this person. What it also symbolizes for me is that maybe you've had a lot of ups and downs and you don't believe that love or marriage can find you. And you've kind of given up. Them coming together and me not knowing where they were symbolizes to me that whatever this connection is, you don't see it coming. Whether you're already involved with that person and you guys are taking it to a higher level of commitment, or you're meeting somebody for the first time and this will end up in marriage. Now, I'm being led to tell you that because this is coming, because it's unexpected, and you don't know that it's coming, or you didn't know up until this point, you need to prepare. Some of you have work emotionally and mentally that you need to do. Worthiness is one of those things. If you feel like you're unworthy of love, that love is not going to sustain the test of time, because you are always going to question the love that you're receiving and sometimes completely push it away. Some of you have doubts that you can even be loved deeply, or that somebody will spend the rest of their lives with you, or that you are valuable enough to even be married. If that's you, you're going to have to work through that, seek some therapy, or, do your own work on yourself to get through that. Because I'm going to tell you, having love from somebody else is one thing, but loving yourself and knowing your value and your worth is a total other thing. And it's something that we all need first in order to be loved and in order to receive love. People who have problems within themselves find it hard to be loved on. Okay, so that's a message for somebody. The other part of it is, if physically you are not happy with yourself, meaning you have not been eating right, you have not been going to the gym, you just don't feel like yourself. Maybe you've been around the wrong crowds. Maybe you're stressed out at work and it's taking a toll on your health, your life, and the way that you look. That's something you need to get in order, because again, you're not going to feel confident. You're not going to be your happiest, prettiest, handsomest, most attractive self to you if you don't start to rectify those things. Whatever the situation is, it's not a business. It's not any of that. It's a joining, a partnership, and love, a commitment. And this person is going to love you tremendously. But you have to love yourself first and foremost to, again, receive that love wholeheartedly, and to, of course, love that person back. What else am I getting? I think that's it. So please take this message if it's for you, but also, because of the type of message that it is, it's not going to apply to everybody. But if it applies to you and it makes sense to you, take it. But of course, pray on it also. I don't want anybody, and that's regardless of what message it is. Sorry about the noise. My window is open. Take it to God. Pray on it. And, use discernment to realize if the message is for you. Okay? I'm trying to think, because I feel like it's one more other thing that I wanted to say. Yeah, whatever this is coming in a time and a place where you're not expecting it to be coming, But you still need to prepare, because if I'm talking to you and this is your situation, you've been given hints. This is more a stronger hint, because you've been kind of ignoring what the Lord's been trying to tell you. So, again, take it to God in prayer and realize if it's for you or not. If it's not, then leave it, of course. I hope this message was helpful. I truly, truly do. It was a little difficult for me to get it out because of the distractions in the background with the noise. And then again, me not doing these types of messages. So me making sure that I'm careful with my words and giving you the message the way that it was given to me, or the way that I see it. I love you guys to the moon and back. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. I want to get more messages out to the audience that it's intended for. And I can't do that if it doesn't grow and if people who watch aren't subscribing. So I love you guys to the moon and back. But of course, God loves you more. Please take care.